Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch, and today is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. If you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. And I'm hoping and praying that you can hear me. I should have done a test on the sound earlier today. Okay, so I'm just waiting for that first thumbs up, somebody to let me know that you can hear me. Okay, I've got a thumbs up, right? That means you can hear me. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to switch screens. Hi, Lainey. How are you? Okay, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. Y'all get to see a different scenery tonight, right? This is my sewing wall behind me. This is sewing wall, fabric wall. This is where I keep all of my fabric at the lake house. Y'all are gonna hear people talking in the background. You're gonna hear Elvis chirping in the background. Everyone's in the kitchen having dinner, and I'm here with y'all. So hopefully they're not too loud. I don't think they will be. Hi there, good evening. Okay, you can see me, but you can't hear me. So Carol says she cannot hear me. Carol, well, if you can't hear me, you can't. If you can't hear me, then you can't hear my instructions, right? I am in a different room. I'm actually at the lake house. So Debbie says she's scorching in Arkansas. I am just 11 miles from Arkansas. Let's see what the temperature is. It is, 91 right now? I think it was 95 today. Yeah, it's been really, really, really hot. Hi, Becky. Yes, I'm at the lake house. You guys get to see the lake house. This is my sewing room. And when the video's over tonight, I'll kind of pan my computer to the left so you guys can see all the trees. I have a little bit of a view of the lake. In the summertime, the trees kind of block it, but the tornado actually took down a lot of them, so I have a much better view of the lake now. Yes, I'm at the lake house. Okay, so you're having a hard time hearing me. So here's what I'll do is I'm going to try to talk louder. Okay, so what about now? Is the sound better? Look at me raising my neck. I look like Elvis today. What about the sound now? Is that better? You still can't hear me? Okay, let me go to my options. Let me just check something really quick about my sound. Let me go to settings. I don't want to mess up anything, but let me check about the settings. I just want to make sure that I'm recording. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Hopefully I'm not going to lose y'all. Oh, I really can't. MacBook Pro speakers. Okay, some of y'all can hear me, some of you cannot. I'm going to try to just talk really loud. How about that? I'm a loud talker anyway, so what am I talking about? I'll just raise my voice. Hopefully that's going to help. Usually I record sound out of my iPhone, and for some reason it's recording from my MacBook, and that means the mic is all the way over there. I'll have to work on that next time. Sorry about that. Yeah. I'll try to talk really loud. How about that? I didn't want to bother them, so I was kind of talking really low, but they can all go outside. Okay, so Carrie says I was blipping in and out for a few minutes. No, I'm not at Joanne's. I'm at the lake house. This is my sewing room, so it might echo a little bit. Okay, so we're going to be getting started now. I'm going to share the link for the live prizes tonight. I'm going to show you those really quickly. So if I did post it over on Facebook earlier, and here is the link in the comment section now. It sounds like I'm in a tunnel. Sally, the reason it does is because in my sewing room I have like vaulted ceiling, so it's really tall up there, and I don't have anything on the walls other than my fabric. I really need to work on that, but I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to go live, right? This is my first time. So for those of you that want a little backstory, we have been down here. I think we bought our first lake house in 2005. So it's been almost 20 years, and we just now finally have internet. We have Starlink. Yay! So we're in the country down here, and Starlink works, and that's how I'm live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, thanks to Starlink. So if you live in the country, it works. Yay! And I think I was on the waiting list for like a year and a half. I paid for it the minute it became available, and it took a long time, but it is so worth it. Yeah. Okay, so enough about me. We can chit chat when we're done making the project, because I have a really cute project for you tonight. It's using online exclusive items that's going to be available tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about bonus days that also start tomorrow. So I'm going to flip the camera around now, and I'm sorry the quality of the light is not going to be normal. I don't have any can lights in here. I have this little lamp here, a lamp there, my lights up there, a couple lamps behind me, but I have no studio lighting. That's one of the things I forgot was studio lighting. Yeah, I should have, but the truck was already packed. So, okay, so let me switch camera views, and I think I can put my face in the corner now. Yep, there we go. Let me make me smaller though. We don't want to, I'm almost as big as that box. Okay, how's that? Good, right? So here is the box we're making. Now, it's a bag actually, and so I didn't bring last week's with me, but if you were here last week, this is the exact same bag, except it's smaller, and it only takes half a sheet of paper. So same box, just smaller. This paper is so beautiful. This is available tomorrow. I will show you all the measurements in just a few minutes. So we're gonna slide this over here. Oh wait, let's do the live prizes, because y'all are gonna want to know what you're entering to win. So live prize number 1 is gonna be Country Wood sampler paper. Prize number 2 is actually this new pack of paper. I think it's called Iconic something. I can't remember, sorry. It's going to be available tomorrow. It's 6x6 paper. It covers a variety of holidays like fall, Christmas, July the 4th, Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's a cool pack of paper. So the second person's going to win this. Our third winner is actually going to get to choose. So you're either going to get the flat zipper bag. Isn't this so cute? Here's the inside. So you're either going to get the flat bag, or you're going to be able to get the one that is not, that has the corners boxed. So it sits like that. And it's actually the exact same size of fabric. So if you sew, this is what it looks like if you box the corners, and this is what it looks like if you don't box the corners. So yeah, so that's going to be our third winner. You're going to get to choose which one you want. We'll talk about the YouTube Chick Candy a little bit later. Okay, so here's the supplies we're using tonight, and I'm going to try to answer y'all's questions, but my laptop is like way over there and I'm over here. And it's already a struggle to balance everything, but it's going to be even more so because I'm not in my normal room. Oh, is it freezing? Oh no. Hopefully is it still frozen? I mean, my fingers are here. Is it frozen? Hopefully not. Gail says, where do I get my fabric? Gail, I actually have on my, okay, so let me back up for a second. On my ChicnScratch channel, I have a link that shows all of my favorite places. And if you stay till the end, I'll give you those links again. Okay, so the stamp sets that we're using tonight, both are online exclusives. You can see my OE label on both of these that I almost ripped off today. Both of these are going to be available tomorrow with the online exclusives. Filled with cheer and greetings of the season. This one does have dies. This one does too, but it doesn't cut out what we're using, okay? So that's what we're going to do first, is we're going to stamp our images. And I'm using Memento ink, and I've got it around here somewhere. You know, normally when my video freezes, I normally hear like a beep beep sound, and I haven't heard a single beep beep sound, so I don't know. Okay, we are going to be doing some coloring, and it's going to take quite a few minutes to do so. Maybe I should have done that in advance, right? Let me go ahead and stamp the greeting first. That way we can go ahead and slide this ink pad out of my way. I'm going to stamp holidays first, and it is frozen. Ruh-roh. Okay, it is freezing. So sorry, guys, but I will hesitate every time I see that it's freezing. Oh, technology, you gotta love it and you gotta hate it. I'm still here. Y'all are still there. Yes, it continues to freeze. I do not know why, but I will hesitate each time I notice that it's freezing. So I'm gonna stamp holidays first. And then I'm gonna stamp happy. Okay, that's really simple. And that's one of the reasons why I love Greetings of the Season stamp set, because it is photopolymer. Well, you can't see it. And that means you can see exactly. Well, this is going to be a hot mess tonight, right? It keeps freezing. It keeps resetting. Yeah, it just froze on me too. So sorry. Okay, now we're going to be doing some coloring. So if you need a drink of water, yeah, it's freezing just like it does at the lake house, and I don't know why. So if you need a drink of water, if you need to go do some jumping jacks, now's the time. And I'm actually going to, nope, that's the wrong camera. I'm zooming in. Let's see. I want to zoom in on this one. Oh, it won't let me. I was going to try to zoom in. So I have to wear 2 readers to be able to color. Yeah. And I need to look what I did here. So we're going to start with, well, let's open up this one. So let's start with the dark old olive. Okay. I'll try to color a little fast, but like I said, you guys can go get a drink of water, get a snack, do some exercises. I think what I'm going to have to do is stop using my iPhone to record. So the software that I'm using, I can use my iPhone to record, and so I do because it's so awesome. But I think that that's why I keep getting the freezing, is because I'm using my iPhone. I need to just go back to using a separate device, a real camera, not my iPhone. Because ever since I started using my iPhone, it does that. Brooke said she may bring Elvis in here in a little bit to say hello to y'all. Is it frozen? Nope, it's not frozen. If any of you are new here, let us know if this is your first time. And the reason that I have 2 pair of reading glasses on is because when I'm coloring, I can't see very well, and 2 pair of readers works really well. Okay, this is, oops, I went out of the line. That was Dark Daffodil Delight. I'm going to use Pumpkin Pie for his nose. I'm moving along pretty quick, right? Okay, I used Pumpkin Pie for the nose. And then now we're going to use Light Smoky Slate for the hat. That don't look like Smoky Slate. That's Crumb Cake. Ruh-roh. Okay, and then this part. Okay, they're talking a little bit louder than, and now what I'm gonna do is kind of just draw a little outline around the snow. You could use Pool Party for this if you wanted to. Okay, now we need to do Poppy Parade for the bulbs on the Christmas tree. Isn't this image so cute? Okay, again, I'm still using Poppy Parade. And now I'm going to move over to the sled and color it. I know the freezing is so irritating, and I am so sorry. What's crazy is that it never does that when I'm testing the equipment. I mean, like, never. It only does it when I'm really, really, really live. Okay, Dark Crumb Cake. My daddy just called a little bit ago, like a couple minutes ago, and said that there's a tornado watch or a warning or something in Kansas. So I need to check on Chase and Jess and Olivia. Okay, I need the Poppy Parade again. I forgot to do the top of the hat. So we're almost done. All I have left is the scarf. So let me tell you how I did that. I took my Pretty in Pink and I drew a line, okay? And then I took the Poppy Parade and I drew a line. And then I just alternated back and forth. So there is no stamp that does this. It's just your markers. But it's pretty cool, right? And I can't really take credit for this. I did see it on the incentive trip on one of the samples that they showed us, and I took a picture of it, and I was like, oh, that's so neat. And of course I didn't know how they did it, but then I was like, okay, I can figure this out. I've been stamping forever. And I am assuming that this is how they did it, but maybe not. I don't know. You wouldn't want to make 100 of these like this, but you could definitely do it for a couple cards, right? Or a couple boxes. Row, come back here. I think I meant to end with the pink. Okay, we are done coloring. Well, I'm going to leave on the second pair of readers just because we're going to be fussy cutting, and I need them for that. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Are y'all still there? I haven't even been able to look up. Sorry. So somebody says scroll up. Okay. Are you looking for the link for the live Chick Candy? I'll post it again for y'all. I did not pin it over on YouTube tonight just because This is the first time I'm using the internet at the lake house, our new internet, and I don't want to have too many windows open, so I'm just kind of holding my breath, hoping that I can keep my connection. I've never had any problems with Starlink, but like I said, it's new. Okay, so I'm going to fussy cut this image, and I do actually need to put my second pair of readers on to see this, and I'm just going to cut this out really. I need this really small. If the piece is small, I do better fussy cutting it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna probably not talk during this process because I don't want to mess up. Can y'all hear Elvis in the background? Uh-oh, I got really close to that. I can tell they're done eating in there. Brooke's cleaning the kitchen. Chase and Jessica and Olivia are not here this weekend. They came for Father's Day weekend, but they could not this weekend. And it cut out again, didn't it? I'm wondering what part of my words are being cut out when the camera freezes. The replay is going to be brutal. Or maybe not. Maybe it's going to be perfect cutting out all my chit chat, right? Almost done with this. Okay. There's our image. And then, you know, we had Wink of Stella in, and then it went back out of stock again. I'm hoping it's back in. Yeah, it was out of stock forever. So I guess when it finally came back in stock, everybody bought it. Okay. Yes, Brooke is going to bring him in just a few minutes. Oh, that's right. You can still hear me. You just can't see my hands. Okay, good. Now the greeting. So what I'm going to do is take my paper trimmer. You guys know that I normally use my teeny tiny trimmer to do this, but guess what? You don't even have to have that teeny tiny trimmer because our paper trimmer will do it also. I just like the teeny tiny trimmer, and I like saying teeny tiny. That's actually Elvis, one of Elvis's bird feathers on there. Okay, and then we're just gonna cut it down to a really small piece so that it fits on our box. He's very happy. He's singing in there. He likes when everybody's in the house. Okay, so now, yeah, my face bubble doesn't freeze. Well, that's good because that would probably leave in a really awkward position, right? Okay, so here's our circle, here's our greeting, here's our image. So now for the measurements, let me put those on the screen. Here we go. So here's the measurements, and I'm going to leave those up there so that I can see them. So last week we used 11 by 12, so this week we're using 6 by 11, so that means you can make 2 of these out of 1 piece of cardstock. And yes, my hands are frozen again, but not my face and not my words. So hopefully that thing's going to catch up any minute now, and I'm going to use the trimmer. Boy, it is seriously frozen, isn't it? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I waited. I saw that it was frozen. So I'm going to take this 6 by 12, and on the 6-inch side, I'm going to score at 1 inch. And I'm actually going to use the 1 inch over here And wait a second, I'm going to remove the cutting blade just so I don't accidentally cut. Okay, 1 inch. And I'm using this side to do the 1 inch just because it's easier. And I'm going to go across a few times because this doesn't score like our Simply Scored scoring tool. And then now I'm going to score at 4 inches. I'm getting some exercise in now. I'm going to wait for the camera to catch up just a second, and then we'll do the rest of the scoring. Is it unfrozen? I took a sip too. Okay, so on this side, we're going to score at 1 inch. Two inches, 5 3/4, 6 3/4, 7 3/4, and 11 1/2. So this is the other side of that paper. Isn't it so pretty? So for this bag tonight, I turned that 1 inch part on the inside of the bag instead of the outside. So last week we folded that to the outside because it coordinated very well. This time, this paper on this side really didn't match my snowman, right? So instead of folding it out like I did last week, I just folded it in, and that gave it a really nice finish on the top. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to fold on the score lines, all those score lines, and then burnish with my bone folder. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk for a second. If you are a Card Club member, our website was down for a little bit. The software got updated, and it, did I do that right? I hope so, I hope so. The software got updated, and it had an issue. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I think I skipped a score line, but did I? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, this is at 1, 2, 5 3/4, 6 3/4. Oh, I missed the 11. No, I did score it at 11 1/2. I remember scoring at 11 1/2, didn't I? We're gonna put it back on here. I would swear I did it at 11 1/2, but I actually don't see it. I probably didn't press hard enough. Yeah, I really don't feel it. So 11 1/2. Maybe I didn't. At least I figured it out before I did anything else, right? I'm gonna take the measurements off of here now. There we go. Okay. So now back to the assembly. I'm still folding on those 4 lines, right? Okay. Final fold, and then we're ready to start cutting. So if we place the 1/2 inch I'm going to cut I still think I messed up. Did I? Y'all are gonna kill me. No, I didn't mess up. Or did I? I did not mess up. Some people are going to be like, how long has she been paper crafting? Did she just start? I'm not in my normal room, right? I'm in my sewing room. Okay, so I removed that 1/2 inch strip right there. And then now I'm going to come over here. I already made the template, and I've already modified last week's template just to make, you know, for this one. So this paper is really hard to see. It got really quiet in there, didn't it? Okay, so now do you see where I cut? I did not cut on this middle score line here or here, okay? Now, what we want to do is fold this piece down and seal it. Oh, welcome, Susan. Now, I normally use tear and tape, but I decided to just use liquid glue. I wish the comments won't feed up. I have to use my mouse to make it scroll. Okay, so now I'm going to place my tear and tape on this strip right here, this 1/2 inch strip, okay? And I did remember to bring my tear and tape, but I did not remember to bring my gift card to tear it. And I also remember to bring my take your pick tool with my chick stand. That's because I travel with it. I stick it in the, I stick it in the side when I travel. That way it lies flat. And yes, I just about demolished it. Okay, let me fold this over. Am I doing this right? Yes, I am. Hold on. I feel like it's sticking out a bit. So if you don't cut your paper exactly right, then you're gonna have like a little smidge hangover. Uh-oh. You know what? I have an extra score line in there, guys. Y'all are gonna kill me. It's been a while since I've messed up like that, but guess what? Look. We have to start over. I mean, look at what I did. Thank goodness we have a whole sheet of paper. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since I've messed up that royally. I have to take a sip. Y'all could probably hear that, right? Okay, let's just rewind. So sorry. Sometimes, wrong image. I need my measurements. I'm thinking, what did I mess up? Maybe I shouldn't look at that. Let's confirm that this is correct. Okay, on the 6-inch side, score at 1 and 4. On the 12-inch side, 1, 2, 5 3/4, 6 3/4, 6 and okay. We're gonna start over. I hope y'all are not in a hurry. Okay, 1 inch, grr. 1, 2, I'm not saying 3, 5 3/4, 6 3/4, 7 3/4, and 11 1/2. On the, hold on, I'm going to check my measurement just to make sure I did this right. So if we have a 6-inch piece of paper, and this is 4 inches, and this is 1 inch, yep, and that's 2 inches, that makes it 6. So that's right. So on this side, we're going to score at 1 inch. And 4. Man, they all must have went outside. Even Elvis is quiet. Wonder what's up. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to pretend like I didn't just waste 10 minutes of y'all's time. I don't think it took 10 minutes, right? Did it take 10 minutes? Well, you can't see very well because the paper's so busy, right? That's the problem, is that it's beautiful paper, but you can't see the score lines very well. I should have known when I couldn't see that 11, I think I scored that 11 1/2 on the wrong side of paper, right? I'm pretty sure that I did, because now you can see that I did it right this time. I should have just abandoned that other piece before I did anything else. Okay, so this 1/2 inch part right up here is the piece that we're going to fold down. So this is the bottom of our box. So this is what we're going to cut. And I only wish I had done this last time, but okay, there's that one. Then we're going to move down here and we're going to cut up to the score line. And we're going to cut up to the score line, which I'm kind of just, I can't even really see the score line. Yeah, I just went cattywampus there. Okay, so now I'm going to just trim these just ever so slightly, or a lot. And then over here I'm going to trim this one as well. Okay, now we are going to glue this down. And this time I'm not going to use liquid glue. I'm just going to use my tear and tape, which is what I normally do for this part. And because I don't have my gift card, I go over. Okay, take your pick tool again. Fold that over. Okay. Now we want to add tear and tape here. Brooke cooked dinner tonight. She cooked some meatballs. She got the recipe from HelloFresh. And we're going to fold this over just like that. So now, again, just like last week, you can store this flat if you want to, and then assemble it later when you need to use it. So our seam is in the back of the box, so that makes this the front bottom of our box. So this is where we're going to put our tear and tape to seal it closed, or to bring it together, right? To make it stand. Okay, I need my take your pick tool back. Okay. So hold this in place. Don't let it shift on you. And then fold this over, okay? Oh my goodness gracious. I have no idea what I've done. Clearly 6 by 12 is not the measure. Oh geez Louise. I wonder what I did. I mean, isn't 1 inch and 4 inches and 2 inches 6 inches? All of y'all math wizards, can somebody fill me in and tell me, pretty please, with sugar on top? We're going to continue on because guess what? This thing fits. I'm sorry. I was watching, oh, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't really laugh hard like that because, never mind. I sound like a hyena. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Stampin' Dimensionals. I mean, I measured that. It said 4, and this is 2, and that's 1. That's 6. I have no clue where I messed up. So today I was trying to put this light thingy together. I mean, it was like phone a friend, because I don't read instructions and figure this stuff out. I mean, like, I don't read instructions because my brain doesn't comprehend. I'm a visual person. That's why I'm able to teach y'all visually, is because I am a visual person. But look, it works, right? I'm going to glue the greeting. I'm like, okay, I really didn't need to butcher today's video. It's like, okay, bonus days are starting tomorrow. Online exclusives are starting tomorrow. I really needed to sell y'all some product, and I have messed up, but it still looks beautiful. Now we need embellishments. So the embellishments is the final item. That is a new item. Oh, let's see if I can find those rascals. I mean, if I was in my studio, I would have a lot of room. Okay, so these are called, and don't laugh, this is a mouthful, and I could get tongue-tied. Pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots. So I'm shortening it, and I'm saying pecan pie and clear dots. I'm skipping the ribboned adhesive back. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. You're right. It is. Y'all already know math is not my thing. Gosh, some people afterwards are going to be like, oh, goodness gracious, she's dumber than a box of rocks. I'm really not. I just, what can I say? Sometimes the brain don't work. Okay. You're right, it is. Sorry, guys. And I said it out loud, right? That's what's really scary. Yes, I have. I'm laughing so hard I have tears coming down my face because, oh my gosh, it's just going to be like one of those, people are going to laugh at me forever about that. But that's okay. I'm looking for my clear bag because I was going to show y'all what you could put in here. We're going to wrap this up and finish it. So in this one, we have Post-it notes and a pack of glue dots. And we've tied the cellophane bag with some pretty ribbon. And I did bring a bag somewhere in this handy dandy box of mine. There it is. I'm sure it probably sounds like I'm tearing apart the whole room. So this time I decided, since I really didn't bring anything to put in there, that I would just use whatever was down here. So I'm like, okay, this is clearly too tall, so we won't use that. But this will fit perfectly. And this bag is going to be really too big. So what we can do is put it on our trimmer and cut it down to size. So I think let's see, how much do I need to trim? Not very good at math, but I think it's safe to say that I can cut 2 inches off, right? Hey, Brookie, you can bring Elvis in for a little hello. Oh, grr, I took my cutting blade off. Let's see. Okay, now 2 inches. There we go. It is a good size for cookies, right? Yes, perfect size for cookies. And a little mini charm pack and a little mini spool of thread. I probably cut it too short now. Oh no, I did it perfect. Okay, so let me get the ribbon. Oh, thank you, Becky, for all the hearts. I did kind of cut it too short though. So maybe not cut off 2 inches. And I took a picture of the bags that I'm using. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're actually in the cake decorating aisle. Unfortunately, my phone is recording, so I can't show you the picture. But when I do the PDF tomorrow, I'm hoping that I remember to put the link to them at Hobby Lobby. They're just cake decorating bags. And I didn't bring my big scissors either. Okay, let's see if this fits. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Look. Oh, I actually like the little one even better. Yeah, sometimes accidents are meant to be, right? Isn't it so cute? Ah, that means the one I messed up earlier, I don't have to throw it away. It still looks so cute. Okay, so if anyone arrives late, this one was supposed to be 7 by 12, and this one is 6 by 12. So this one would be perfect for cookies or a mini charm pack, and this one holds mini glue dots and a Post-it note pad. Isn't it so darling? So again, a recap if you're late. The stamp sets that we used was Filled with Cheer and Greetings of the Season. Both are going to be available tomorrow with the online exclusives. The paper will be available tomorrow and the embellishments. I don't know where I put them. They just tend to disappear. Okay. Aren't they cute? I just love this image. So I did buy this stamp set just for this image. It does coordinate with another online exclusive. I ordered it. It has dies to do the wagon. My order got delayed. I paid for second day air and it didn't show up. It showed up after we left, of course, like 4 days late. What a waste of money, right? Grr. Anyway, I tried to get the dies, but it only cuts out, of this stamp set, it only cuts out the wagon. It doesn't cut out the snowman image. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all some housekeeping. Oh, that's so cool. Carrie says that Alexa can't say ChicnScratch, so every Tuesday it reminds her to scratch her chicken. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we were just talking about, bonus days starts tomorrow, and online exclusives as well. The link to the online exclusive is going to be on my website. I still have this host code. I don't have another host code right now, which is a pretty good deal, I think. You get a half a pack of cardstock, cut it 5.5 by 8.5, or you can choose a blending pen with an ink refill or a blending brush with an ink refill. So that's my host code right now. I did not put an end date on it because I wanted to see how product was going. So now for our winner for last week. Last week's winner, and I don't know who this person is. This is our YouTube Chick Candy winner from last week. So Beach Bum 18, whoever you are, I need your address and I need you to confirm that you want this prize that you've won, which is a Wink of Stella and a zipper bag that I made. Our YouTube Chick Candy for this week is this little ghost bag, a pack of dimensionals, and some liquid glue. And I'm going to show you the the bag now. I'll move this up to the corner and show you. Now the picture shows the one with a vanilla zipper. Vanilla, listen to me, I am definitely using Stampin' Up terms, right? That would be cream in the sewing world, but in the Stampin' Up world, it's very vanilla. So you can have your choice, whoever wins, you can have your choice of the black zipper or the vanilla zipper. Yeah, so the way you enter to win is you just leave a comment on this video after it ends. So not the chat box, not over on Facebook, over on YouTube as soon as the video ends, and I will use Comment Picker next Tuesday to draw the winner. Okay, so there's that. And then the final thing is we're going to do some live prizes real quick. And I didn't answer very many questions at all tonight. But I'll look back later. I can't reply to y'all. Hey, Brookie! Brooke! I'll go get him. We'll do the live prizes and then I'll go get Elvis. I guess she must be outside, right? Yeah, so congrats to Beach Bum, whomever you may be. I do need to hear from you because I don't know who you are. You're just a comment on my YouTube channel. I might actually know you, right? Several people have asked where I get my fabric. So on my Sew ChicnScratch channel, you know what? I'm actually going to do a screen share real quick. Why not? Screen share so y'all can see my screen. So I'm going to take you to my Sew ChicnScratch channel. And if you click on favorites, here is my online quilt shops. Here's my sewing machines, my embroidery machine, and then all the other things I use quite often. So what I do when someone asks me this question is I come over here and I click copy. And then I go to the comments and I click paste. Oh, I didn't save it. Grr. Hold on. Copy. It's not working in the software. There we go. Okay, there y'all go. There's my favorites. I can turn off my screen share now. I need to get the YouTube Chick Candy off there. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it did post. It posted twice. Oops. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, so I'll look back for the live prize link. Am I still sharing my screen? I am. Sorry about that. I'll post it one more time, and then I'm going to go stop the comments. Stop the entries. So you got about 30 seconds to enter to win. Now you do have to be present to win, and I do need your address. And you know, I don't have my email on here today. Let me see if I can add it real quick. Let's see. So, whoops. Uh-oh. Never mind. I was going to type it in for y'all. You know what I'll do? I'll write it. How about that? So I need your address. So it's help desk at ChicnScratch, CHICN Scratch. This is my email. So for the winners, I need your info, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stop the form. I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to draw the winners, and then we're going to chit-chat for a bit. So we'll chit-chat at the very end, and I'll show y'all. I can't talk and walk at the same time, so I'm going to stop for just a second. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go shut off that form. It's going to take a little bit longer than normal to shut the form off because It's still spinning. Okay, there we go. So forms. I have to reach straight across to get to everything. I gotta download the document and then, okay, so the form is no longer accepting entries. We have 219 people that have entered. And now I'm gonna copy all of this into a spreadsheet. Download. And then I'm gonna open up Wheel of Names. Live Chick Mindy 72. And now we're going to Wheel of Names. It's not going to have my logo today. It's not going to be all pretty. I'm on my laptop. I don't work well on my laptop. In fact, I think I'm going to challenge myself to work on my laptop only for 14 days so that I can get better at it. I so prefer a desktop. How about y'all? Yeah, I really struggle with working on the laptop. Mainly because of my eyes. Okay, I'm copying y'all's name now. Copy. Oh, there's a dash in here. Ruh-roh. I didn't even draw a winner. I don't know why it did that. Did y'all hear that? Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Hopefully y'all are still there. Screen share. Where are you? Right here. Okay, can you see my screen? So the first prize that we are giving away tonight is the... I'm looking for it. Here it is. The Country Woods paper. Congrats. Is that Char or Shar? You won the Country Woods Designer Series paper. Our second winner is going to get this, I believe it's iconic something paper. Catherine, congrats. I'll recap these winners in just a second. And our last winner for the gnome bag Rosa. I need to hear from Rosa, and I need to know which bag you want. Do you want the flat gnome, or do you want the other one? So, I'm going to leave this up. Well, goodness gracious, I'm showing y'all everything, aren't I? Okay, y'all there? Like I said, I'm not used to working on my my laptop, so this is kind of hard for me. Okay, Rosa is here and she wants the flat one. Okay, Rosa, it is yours. Congrats. I need your address, Rosa, so I'm gonna type in my email address here, helpdesk at, man, I can't see. Hopefully this is my email address. Helpdesk at ChicnScratch.com. There we go. Yes, congrats to all y'all. So our three winners, the first one was the Country Woods paper. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce you. Oh, wait, she did not want... wait, she did not want the flat one, or she did want the flat one? Did I mess up? Oh, I'm here with like the other one, not the flat one. Oh, sorry. Thank goodness I saw that. You would be so disappointed. Okay, you're getting this one. The one with the box corners. We'll probably offer the flat one again next week. Okay? So a recap. 1, 2. Congrats to all of our winners. Okay. Brooke. I'll go get Elvis. Y'all want to see Elvis, or do you want to see? I'll go get Elvis real quick for those of you that want to see him. I'll be right back. Pretty please. Okay, she's coming. And then we'll chit chat for a few minutes. He likes to chew on paper, so I'm gonna move my stuff out of the way. Come here, come here. Hello. Look, here's Elvis. Oh, come here. Come here. You know what? We can actually move the camera. How about this? Look. Hello, Elvis. Hello, pretty bird. You want to say hi? Pretty bird. What is that? Say hello. Hello. Step up. Step up. Good job. You're so cute. You're so cute. I know. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, thank you. He didn't say much, did he? Can you shut the door back, Brookie? Thank you. Okay, that was Elvis. He's so cute, isn't he? Okay, so for those of you that want to see the room, I'll pan the laptop that way. Not the room, my view. Yeah, don't look at my arm. Sorry about that. Oh, I need to turn the camera. Hold on. Here we go. So instead of looking at me, I'm just going to turn my laptop. So here is where I sit and sew, right in front of that window right there. It's a nice view. You can see the water just a smidge, right? Not very much, but that's my view. Turkey Mountains right behind there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take a couple minutes and see if I can see any questions. He is so beautiful. Yeah, he is beautiful. We love him so much. There will be a box PDF. Yeah, there will be a box PDF. There will be a box template for this tomorrow. I don't think I messed up the measurements. I just messed up my words, right? No, yeah, I messed it up because it should be 7 inches. So I did mess it up. I'm going to make myself a note. Change box template to 7 inches by 12 inches. Oh. What's the temps? Right now it's 88, but it was 95 today, and it was so brutal. It's going to be really hot. Yeah. The weather's been really, really, really warm. At home, it's been raining like crazy, storming, like really storming. But here in Missouri, very, very, very hot. Yeah, I don't even like how hot it is. I like summer, but... Okay, Debbie said, Elvis, throwing my bra on stage. That is hilarious. I am one of those people that loved Elvis. I was 13 when he passed, and it was so... somebody gave me a thumbs down. Whatever. Yeah. That's hilarious. Okay, if you asked a question earlier and I missed it, you know what's really strange? Okay, so those of you that are still here, I can't really tell how many are still here. Um, for some reason, it doesn't give me that information anymore. Have you noticed that it hasn't frozen now? I mean, like, look, how long has it been since it froze? In the very beginning, it kept freezing, it kept freezing, it kept freezing. When was the last time it froze? Like 30 minutes ago, right? It's been a while. Um, yeah. Um, I'm just going to keep scrolling back. Um, Okay, so a reminder, the winner of the YouTube Chick Candy, just send me your email address. Um, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop scrolling back because I think we have 1,033 comments tonight, right? Probably because I messed up for 10 minutes. Um, if I missed your comment, shoot me an email, or you can post it on my in the comment section on YouTube or in the comment section on Facebook, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to scroll to the bottom really quick and see if there's anything else, and then I'm going to sign off. I have not eaten. I don't typically eat before I go live because it makes me tired. But don't forget, bonus days is tomorrow, as well as online exclusives. So I'm gonna anticipate that cute Halloween set that I showed y'all is gonna maybe sell out really quickly. I think that a lot of items are gonna sell out quickly. Yeah. So if there's something that y'all saw that you really want, don't wait, please. Yeah. Yeah, so have a happy 4th. Most importantly, instead of just having a happy 4th, please, please, please be careful. There's so many accidents and there's so many accidents. And I think the news was saying today that there's going to be more people traveling this July the 4th weekend. It's going to break records. So I'm like, whoa, okay, everybody be careful, please. Um, yeah, we are not going to go anywhere. I canceled my surgery, Lisa, between Bella, Gizmo, salmonella in Mexico, tornado, hitting the deer. I was feeling very fragile. Yes, Becky, you can call me tomorrow. And if I'm not, I plan on, I've got to do my blog post and get everything done in the morning. So I should be here. We're going to go to Eureka Springs tomorrow. We're going to go to dinner in Eureka Springs, but I'll be here during the day. Yeah. And if you're working tomorrow, I actually won't be available tomorrow evening. Yeah. Hopefully you can call me early. Just call me and I'll tell you. Okay, I'm going to sign off. You guys have a great night. I'm sorry I messed up earlier, but thank you so much for being here. And next Tuesday, I'll be back in my normal studio, and hopefully I won't have any mistakes. Have a good night. Thank you so much.